Hey guys, welcome back. I'm actually going to be trying a lot of the new products that I showed you guys in my haul. If you guys didn't get to see that, I will link a video right here. So I'm going to be trying a bunch of those products that I showed you and giving you my first impressions on them. So I'm super excited. If you're new here, please join my channel. I would love for you to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you'll know when I put out a new video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put my Jacklyn Hill primer on. This is one of my favorite primers. I really love it because it really holds my eyeshadow in place. I'm just going to blend it in with a brush. I am going to go in with my Essence Fix and Last primer. I actually used this during my haul and I want to use it again because I really did like it. I am going to put this on the perimeter of my skin. I love that this gets tacky. I'm going to go ahead and use my Smashbox. This is the Photo Finish Mattifying Primer. This is just a baby one or like a mini one, and I'm just going to use that on the center. This is really good for keeping matte. So I'm really excited to show you guys this palette and use it today. It is the Garden of Juvias palette. This is a pastel style palette. These are the shades right here. So I am going to actually set my eyes. I'm actually going to use this shade right here to set my eyes. That shade is called Gardenia. It's just kind of like a light peach shade. Okay, so that is nice. That was really pigmented, blended on really well. We're gonna go into this shade right here, this light green shade, and this is the shade Lucky Clover. We're just gonna place this in the crease. It's nicely pigmented. So this is just gonna be like a transition shade. I've seen a lot of people starting to do like fall looks on their channel and I'm loving it. I'm loving that they're doing that. I know some people probably think it's too soon, but not me. I'm so ready for fall. All right, so that is that green shade right there. Blended really nicely, guys, really nicely. So I'm gonna take the shade Oh Honey and I'm using that same brush. This is a Morphe M453. And then I'm just going to press that into the corner of the eye, into the crease. I'm going to add this shade right here. That shade's called Money Tree. And I'm just going to place that on the lid. Okay, so Money Tree looks green, but it comes off like an iridescent type of lavender shade. So I'm going to do the other eye just like I did that eye, and then I'm going to go in with another color because I want more of a green shade. So I'm going to go in with this shade that's at the bottom. That one is called Best Buds. Maybe this will be a little bit greener. Oh yeah, this one's a little bit greener. But it's very light, so this is probably like a topper. Let me try this shade right here. This is green shade. See how it turns out. That one was really light. This is called Flower Petals, and I'm just putting that all over the lid. That one's really nice. It's a very light green shade, and since I'm putting it all over the lid, I might have to go in with another color. That's nice and bright. Okay, let me go in with Peony right here, and I'm actually gonna mix that with the corner shade and into the crease. See what it does. Okay, that's really, really light. So far, I do like the shades. I'm not gonna say that I don't. I do like the shades. I just feel like I need a little bit more to add depth. So let me get another palette really quickly. I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Pastels. And this one I've already tried on my channel and I loved the look that I got from it. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is a deeper green. I wanna add a little depth to my eyes because I feel like they're way too light. So we're gonna try to add this green on the edge and see what it does. Yeah. I like that a little bit better. Now granted, it's kind of overpowering the other shades that I had there because those shades are so light, but I'm okay with that because I really like how this green is going on. I'm gonna go back into the Juvias palette. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the flower petals. That's the one that I tried that was really green. It's very pigmented, but I need to kind of add a little bit more because some of it came off as I was blending. I will say that this palette's probably not a standalone palette. It's one of those palettes that you actually have to have another palette as its sidekick, because unless you're gonna wear these shadows like by themselves or you want a really light look, I think this palette would work for that, but I also think that this palette needs something else to add to it because for me, it's just too light of an eye look. We're gonna go in really quickly with foundation. We're gonna go in with the shade 482, and this is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, one of my favorite drugstore foundations. We're gonna go in with this, and then I really wanna show you a powder that I've already tried, but I wanna show it to you on camera, but this is the 16-Hour Essence powder. This is a powder foundation, but it doesn't have enough pigment for me to actually use as a foundation, so I'm gonna use it as like a powder on top of my foundation because I need a little bit more coverage. I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm going to just press this in the skin. I recently bought this shade 482 because the other shades I had were either too dark or too light, and I was trying to find a medium and I found this one and I think it's perfect. I got my hair colored today and I don't want to mess with the hairline. I love this foundation, guys. It's like one of the best at the drugstore. I'm also going to use concealer really quickly, and I'm going in with my Joah concealer. I love this stuff. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape, place this on the cheeks, use that same brush, just pressing it in. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Under Over Powder in Banana Bear by Undone. Okay, now to set the face. So we're gonna go in with this powder. This one is in the shade Brown Sugar. Comes with a little puff. It's kind of like a spongy one. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna press my brush in there. Like I said, I've tried this powder. I think it's so beautiful on my skin, especially on top of my foundation. I think it leaves just like a soft look to my skin. So now we're gonna go with the Morphe Supreme Brow. This is in the shade Joah. All right, so it comes with the powder. This is the Joah powder. Comes with the cream brow gel, and then it comes with a pencil, and it also comes with their new Supreme Brow Sculpting and Shaping Wax and Clear. And then it comes with this really cool brush. This is just to add the shaping wax, and then of course if you want it more laminated look, then you would brush up with the brush here. I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyebrows. I'm not gonna use the cream product, but I am gonna use the powder and the eyebrow pencil and the clear brow wax. So let me just brush them up, and I'm just going to outline them with this. Then I'm just going to brush them up. I'm going to take the brow powder and fill it in my brows. Powder is nicely pigmented too, guys. Something is irritating my eye right here at the edge. Kind of stings. All right, so we're going to go in with the clear brow wax. I'm just going to take my brush and kind of press it into the product. And then I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up. Wow, this stuff is really intense. It's like pushing up brows that I didn't even know I had. It's intense. And then I'll just kind of press them down like that. So that looks pretty good. I don't have a new bronzer, so I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer in Tan. I love this. I'm going to go in with this new e.l.f. Luminous Blush. This is one that I've been wanting to try. It's Isla del Sol. Such a pretty like orange shade. It looks really bright. I don't know if it's going to be that bright on my skin, but we're going to see. Oh wow, that's really pretty. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, that came out really nice, and it's very luminous. Of course, I'm gonna put some powder on because I put quite a bit of blush on. I'm just gonna go in with the 16-Hour Cover and Last powder. I'm just gonna take that and go over the blush so it can just kind of tone it down a little bit. Now we're gonna go into lips. I am using a lip liner that's probably not sold anymore, of course, but I like the color. This is the Kim K lip liner in Love. I'm going to use it today because I've been really enjoying it. I want to show you guys the Juvias lipstick or lip gloss. I wanted you to see it without the lipstick, and then I'm going to take it off and put lipstick and then add this. Look at how pretty that is. You honestly don't need lipstick with this unless you just want something that's a little bit lighter, but this is really, really pretty. It has like that orange tinge to it. All right, so I'm gonna take this off because I wanna try one of the KVD lipsticks, and I think this is the one I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna try this one called Woman Kind. Ooh, that's creamy. Ooh, I like this. Feels really nice on the lips. I like that shade too. It's a nice nude shade. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of the lip gloss back on. It's so pretty. I love that. So the next product I'm gonna go into is the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Finishing Spray. I have not used this, so I wanted to try it today. My hair back. It doesn't really have a scent, but the mister on it is really nice. All right, so the last thing I want to try is another one of these highlighters from Essence. I think I've tried Divine, so I'm going to try Staggering because I think Staggering is just so pretty. Hopefully it's not too light. It has like a beige like tone to it. Oh yeah, that's not too light. That's gorgeous. Yeah, it's kind of like a beigey tone. I'm going to put a little bit of Divine on top. And Divine has like a peach undertone. All right guys, so we're gonna go over these products, but I wanted to put a little bit more powder on. I feel like the Fix Plus setting spray made my skin like too glowy. I'm really not liking that really dewy look. So I'm just going to take some of this powder and just kind of press it to make it a little bit more like satin-like. I don't know why the Fix Plus did that, because I looked to see if it's like one of those glowy type of sprays. It just says it's alcohol free and it's a long-lasting setting spray. So I don't know why it made my skin look like super glowy. It just didn't look right. So we're gonna go ahead and just go over these products really quickly. Again, this Fix Plus, it just made my skin really dewy. I don't mind if it had like a slight glow to it, but this just didn't do that for me. It looked kind of oily and I shook it up. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I just didn't like it for my skin. The next thing I want to talk about are these highlighters by Essence. You guys already know I love the Essence, the highlighters. They're very, very light on the skin. You can barely see them, but you know that you have it on. You know what I mean? People can see that you have a glow, but it doesn't look like a streak of highlighter. So I really love these highlighters. For the 16-hour cover and last powder foundation, I do want to try this for a longer period of time and let you guys know in the description box whether this lasted all day for me. I will be trying it out really soon, and before I post this video, I'll give you all the details in the description box about it. But I love the shade of this. I think it's perfect for my skin tone. The powder looks gorgeous on the skin. It goes on beautifully over foundation, so I love that. For the Morphe products that I did use on my eyebrows today, I do like these guys. I think my brows came out really nice. The color is perfect. I do like this little tool here, and I will say that the clear brow wax is intense. It will really stick those brows up, and it seems like it kept them up until I actually placed them down. But yeah, I like these products so far. And then for the Juvias Place Lip Gloss, I tried this before this video and I do love this. It's pigmented. It looks beautiful on the lips. I really wish I would have gotten the pink one, but I haven't seen it in any Ulta that I've gone into, so I'm pretty sure that it's sold out. But this feels really nice on the lips. It goes beautifully over lipstick, or you can use it by itself and it looks gorgeous. So yeah, really love this. And then for the KVD lipsticks, I love the shade that I used today. It's a really pretty nude and it went on very creamy. It doesn't tug on the lips, and it has that lipstick with that little bit of like shine to it. Not super shiny, but it has a little shine to it. So really do like this. For the Isla del Sol blush, it's a really beautiful orange blush. So if you're looking for like an orange blush, but it's not like too bright, but it's still got that orange tinge to it. This is what you want to get. I mean, it is gorgeous on the cheeks. I love the shade of this. So for the Juvias palette, I do like the palette, guys, but like I said, it's not a standalone palette. This palette is a palette that you're gonna have to grab like another palette to use with it, just like I did today. I'm gonna swatch some of these purples because I do want to see how pigmented they are. Those are the purples right there. Really pretty. I love that shimmer shade there. Can't wait to use that. I think these would probably be beautiful on their own as well if you like to wear really light shadows on your eyes. I for one don't. I want just a little bit more. So yeah, I'll just have to use another palette with it just like I did today. So that is it for me trying all of these new products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Take care and we'll see you guys on the next one.